everybody, and welcome to episode 28 of Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. We are this is basically the crowning finale of Kerbal Space Program. Of Season 1, I should say. I'll be doing another season after this, but Season 1 ends with the culmination of our efforts of putting a base on Duna. So what we have assembled here is a base and a sky crane that should be capable of putting something on Duna. The only thing that this is missing is an engine, which is capable of actually moving the whole thing to Duna. So we're going to need to do 2 launches. One launch for the mission portion, and one launch for the engine cluster. Alright, let's back off the throttle here. We're still gaining plenty of speed from these boosters. Take a look at our flight profile. It's looking okay. We've broken through the sound barrier and are climbing up with this ship called Laiku, L-A-I-K-U, which is the Landing Advanced Interplanetary Kerbal Abode. I think it was... Who was it that came up with that name? Was that Game Nut? Staging! Goodbye, boosters! We'll see you later. A little bit more throttle on the throttle. Yes. we take our stuff and adapt. Okay, so going up. Not radial out. No. Orbit. Prograde. Oh my god. I'm so bad at flying. Map. Okay. Luckily it's not me flying, it's Jeb. This maneuver is going to be awkward. But we only need to go for 140 is 100, so 50 seconds. At T minus 50, we'll kick up the thrusters and get moving. This thing does not have a lot of reaction wheel, that is for sure. Oh no, we lost 90,000 bucks for not completing a mission. To the maneuver node, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and set our gimbal limit to 30%. And we can actually get rid of this thing. Goodbye. Thingamajigger, there it is. That's what we're landing. This right here is the sky crane portion. This right here is the mission portion. This right here is a booster stage. If we need it, we can use it. But we shouldn't need it. So. Now we are going to burn through this fuel. Or just about. I want a nice solid 80 by 80 orbit, ideally. So we'll, I guess we're going to 83. I'm going to face the prograde marker. I don't need the maneuver anymore. And we're at a point now where we just need to go straight prograde and work on getting the apoapsis to pop out and get circularized. How are we doing on... Yes, we know. I know about that. Battery charge is being used, but that's what it's for. It's there to be used. We have quite a large solar array. So a little bit of thrust here and there on the apoapsis, just to get this thing to 83.3 if possible. Here we go. 83.5. That is about as circular as it gets. So we can now quick save. Decouple. We also pretty much don't need you. Now, you know what could be interesting though? We have this. Why not use it? We could use this. Then we'll have to do an in-space rendezvous, and that would be really tough. Nope, nope. Goodbye, the thing. RCS on. A little bit of forward thrust just to give us some distance. Check our map to see what that did to our apoapsis, and that's fine. Okay, that is spacecraft number 1 in orbit. So here we are with any luck on part 2 of episode 28. Got enough thrust to 8. This has the cargo. I'm tapping the key very, very gently to try and get this rocket to tip over. Okay. That's it. We're under aerodynamics now. Let's go to map. Set Leica as our target. Because we have in here packed now the engine module and also the crew transfer vehicle. So we're bringing the crew members up and the fuel and engine necessary to move that thing to where we want it to go. What's my trajectory looking like? Kind of steep. I'm going to throttle it right on back here. Staging of the boosters. Go ahead and keep our current speed. I don't want to lose speed. Our thrust to rate ratio has gone down significantly, and that, in fact, we have barely more than 1G because of all the weight ahead of this thing. Yeah, this rocket, Game Nut has it right. This rocket is almost as big as the VAB. Okay, we're coming up on switching over to orbit mode. We make sure this gimbal doesn't have crazy control limits. And GoPro grade. Soon we'll be ready to use the RCS. What's our apoapsis coming to? 92. Don't want it any higher than that. This is as good a time as any to release this and turn on the RCS so we have control authority, hopefully, to get this ship turned to prograde. We need to toggle off the torque. Add our maneuver to get us circularized. This is the third time we've tried this particular launch. Oh, they made these buttons. It's about darn time. Right there. Go that way. We can fix the rest of the residuals in a bit. this long craft fishtailing pretty good. Now the skipper gets to do the work. Empty, empty, all liquid fuel. What we might actually do is kidnap some liquid fuel from stages if they're still there. But I'm not entirely certain that we have enough. Come on, skipper, push this thing to orbit. So we're now using the fuel of the CTV to get this last little bit done. Hopefully, it's enough. Yeah, so the other one had about 2,800 fuel, and this one has 5K. Flat 5K. Come on, Poodle, get this thing in orbit. I think we might make it. Full prograde. There we go. 90 by 91, which isn't actually what we want. We want, what we really want is 90 by 80 something. Or 90 by 75. Whoa, Jeb. Whoa. You can see the center of mass is right about there. I should have put RCS on here for control purposes. Oh well, things you don't think of until it's too late. Okay, full retrograde. We're going to bring this down to 75 or so. Well, 72 probably. And then we'll just warp here. By the time we get there, it'll be prograde time. Oh no, we'll want to face retrograde there too anyway. So now what I want to do is get the ship turning. Now what I want to do is lower the apoapsis down to the surface height of this one, which is about 83 kilometers. That way that'll give us some orbital time to catch up. And slow our speed down here. Jeb, you can do the rest. Okay. $83.5. Now, we're starting to run out of juice a little bit, actually. We need to do a plane change. Do a pretty decent plane change. That's not too bad. $11-second burn? Yikes. Well, we may be warming up the nukes to finish this maneuver. Let's get ourselves facing the right way. Hopefully we don't have to warm up the nukes just yet. But if we do, this maneuver won't take so much fuel. It won't matter that much. Okay. In fact, what we can do is switch here. Oh no, we can't. Dang it. I got rid of the booster stage. Okay. Save. Shut down. So everything's backwards. Yeah, you can't control from an engine. You can control from a docking port, though. So yeah, maneuvers, maneuvers, maneuvers. Urgh. Slushy. Cheat. 3.06. So that's like 1,500 seconds worth of fuel. In case people were wondering. I think 1.6 is as close as we're going to get it until such time as we get to the next node. I'm not going to reorient. I'm just going to go ahead and go around since we have to catch up to it anyway. No reason to be in any particular huge rush. And here we are at the node once again, so warm up the engines, get this node switching. .1 degrees. Right. Now it's just a race. Around and around we go. Watching these orbit markers. So as we race around here to rendezvous, this is where we're going to end episode 28. If you're watching the episodes, stay tuned as we get ourselves assembled and then on the next phase of the mission, which is to actually head out to Duna. So if you're here live, stick around. There's more to come.